back for a few years. It's what you hear last
This is actually our 10th year, but we skipped a year from COVID, so next year will be our 10th, but it's 2013 was our first year.
But I have to just say one thing. She gets younger every time she does this.
Much younger.
It's
good hair and makeup.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Thank you.
She's so sweet. That's all I have to say.
So I have to ask you, first of all, congratulations on the success of this event. That's amazing.
I hope you get under the tent and
I
all
can't
the
wait.
stuff they're giving away and all the free stuff.
He
It's so
is
great.
crazy. So you recently did the podcast with Bethenny, and I loved it.
I did.
Okay, what you guys spilled so much tea. Was it cathartic for you?
It definitely was cathartic for me. It was like a release. It was great.
Did you hesitate at all about doing it?
No. And I would have 5 years ago.
You did 5 years ago. Do you feel like you cleared the air?
Oh, yeah. I also think that she's in a different place, too. I think it had to be a mutual. Because there were times where I would clear the air, but it wasn't mutual. I think that we're both in a place of just, life's too short. So many years have gone by. We're both in great places, and it was great.
I have to ask you, what was the most surprising thing you learned from that podcast? Because you guys dished about everything. What was the most shocking thing that you think you picked?
Oh, I don't know.
Funeral story.
I don't remember. I don't even remember.
The funeral story was pretty.
It was true. I've been saying it for years. It was just nice to hear her side.
Can you say it?
Oh, no, I've been saying about the funeral for years that I had no idea that there were cameras there. I didn't have a mic on. I never signed a release. I didn't do anything about it. And it was, they respect, it was a very nice, respectful thing for Bobby, but the reality is I didn't know. And I was ambushed, and it was a funeral. And it wasn't nice. But it is what it is, and I think she felt much worse than I thought she would feel. I didn't know that she didn't know that I didn't know. So anyway, it's all spilt milk. It's so many years ago.
Right. You always handle everything so classy. I have to ask you, the Legacy show. Okay, so you said on the podcast, if they wanted me on the show, the offer would have been right. Do you really feel they didn't want you, even though they asked?
Absolutely did not want me. Yeah, of course. Well, if you offer someone $10 and you offer someone $1, what do you think you're going to say when you know everyone else is getting $10? I mean, yeah.
And you came up with the girls' trip idea, I heard?
I actually did. I told Luann, she'll be here soon. She'll tell you. We had lunch, and I told her, this should really be an ultimate girls' trip thing. It shouldn't even be a 4-month thing. We're in different places. I live in Florida. Ramona's half in Florida, half here. And then they did it, which I'm happy about that they did it, but I didn't even want to. I thought they should do it. I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to be part of it anymore. I'm just in a different place in my life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No regrets. I'm so glad I did the show. I'm so glad I'm still part of it in a certain way. I'll never not be, but I'm never going to go back. I mean, that's never going to happen, ever.
Do you agree with Bethenny about Housewives reality stars having a union and getting paid for the show?
I don't want to get involved in that right here. Not the time and place.
And I want to ask you, because you are an OG housewife, so tell me about New York, the new one. What do you think of the new? You've seen a few episodes now.
I've seen 2 episodes. I mean, listen. The girls are adorable. I've met some of them. I've spoken to some of them, and I only wish them the best of luck. And that's the truth.
Thank you.